it's Susan here from Path to Authenticity. This is my Zodiac edition. Please make sure that you read the instruction in the description below. And just to welcome everyone who is new and welcome back those who are with me for a while. Thank you for all new subscribers, likes, and comments. I truly love them and truly appreciate them. For those of you who don't know who I am a twin flame on a journey that I absolutely adore. And I'm a mentor and channeler of Azorius energy. I'm also a healer and I'm a spiritual guide who helps beautiful souls like yours to find their way to love and happiness. And I also help twin flames to guide them on their journey to union and beyond. I offer personal readings for everyone who needs all kinds of help and insight or advice from the universe and your higher self. I offer private Skype consultations and readings to help you with your journey, relationship with partner, parents, or guidance in your love life. I have a new mentorship program. It is private and is absolutely amazing source to help you on your journey of life. And I also do a healing guided meditations and activations. And if you guys would like to offer an energetic exchange in the form of donations for my work, it's very, very much welcomed and it's very, very appreciated. All the information about this is below in the comments, in the description below, and also the instruction for this advice game I want you to guys focus on whichever planet or whichever trade you are here for, and then pick a card. Okay? Thank you so much, and let's start. Alright, so pile of cards number 1 for Gemini with turquoise, twin flame advice. Now, 8 of Pentacles, the Emperor, 8 of Fire, 2 of Fire, surrender, frustration, the Spiral Dancer in reverse, circuitous road, perception, getting to know each other, and wedding. Alright, so what I'm feeling from you guys is, like, we have a twin flame card here and we have the Emperor here, and what is it telling me is, what I'm having what I'm getting from these cards from the universe is that you guys are very much focused on your divine counterpart, that on your divine masculine, that you are like very impatient about you know, when the union is gonna go, and like when it's gonna happen, and is it gonna happen at all, and stuff like that. I don't necessarily see you guys having doubts or anything like that. That is not what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling is more the frustration of the process, because you feel this way. You feel like you did so much healing. You reached a certain state where you are like super ready for everything, and it feels like you healed so much, and yet it is still not happening. Like the union of you is still not happening. It feels like whatever is happening with you, that you feel like you're stuck in this circuitous road, that you are like, you know, like you are not getting anywhere with them, but you are getting so much done by yourself. I'm feeling the 8 of the 8 of Pentacles here is to tell you that everything has its own divine timing. Everything has its own way of growth, way of evolution. And same as from this little monk It cannot be like the old master or whatever. Overnight, he has to go through a process and through a learning. So must we as the twin flames. There is a certain things to be done about it. So what the universe wants you to do, they want you to keep doing what you are doing. They want you to keep healing, but they want you to change the perception of why you are doing it. They want you to know that you are doing it for yourself. And they want you to know that while you doing it for yourself, your divine masculine is doing it for yourself as well, and they're growing. They're growing just as much as you do, even though you might not see that, even though they might not, you guys might not get to know each other the way you want, but they want you to like understand that there are still a certain process to be done. There is no steps that have to be skipped or can be skipped. So like surrender the frustration of things are not happening, because they are happening. Just because they're not happening the way you would want them to, and I know how sometimes that can be frustrating, they are still happening, and they're happening exactly the way they are. So just keep doing this surrender, keep doing this dance of passion, and this dance and flying like a little beautiful bird of like a phoenix of the rebirth, and keep doing what you are doing, because you are really amazing at that, and keep having the surrender and just know that this whole thing is it's happening. Surrender that, but this is happening while you are doing that. So it is going to be there. It just might not be by the terms that you are imagining it. And I know that sometimes it can be hard, and like sometimes it can be frustrating, but it is okay. And the universe is supporting you 100%. And they're so proud of you, how much you have achieved and how much, you actually are focusing on yourself and what you are doing, because look at that, like your divine masculine is the emperor now. So you did so much work on yourself, so they did so much work on themselves. So it is truly around the corner, but all you need to do is truly just focus on yourself and on the surrender, and let that journey flow its course. Okay, just imagine it the way that you are on a river, and this river is your journey, and it's really wild, but it's really amazing, and you never know what's going to happen. You just know that you're going to be safe, and you just know that you're going to head a certain direction, because there is no way that you can go against the stream, because you are surrendered and you are just going with the flow. And it's much easier to go with the flow on the river if you're not trying to resist the river. Just go with the river, and you're going to reach the calm waters, and you're going to reach the harbor or whatnot. You're going to reach it, but it's no point in trying to figure out how. It's no point in trying to look around the corner if the port is there, because it's not going to change absolutely anything. It's just going to make you more nervous. It's just going to make you more frustrated. It's just going to make you more want to fight. So just surrender completely to the flow of the river, and know that you're going to reach the places that you are supposed to reach. All right. Okay, you guys, I hope that it helped. I love you so much. Bye-bye. All right. So pile of cards number 2 for Gemini. Princess of Cups. Prince of Cups, King of Earth, 5 of Earth, Surrender, Fear, the Web Weaver, Synchronicity, Divine Intelligence, Cause and Effect, and Romantic Feelings. All right. So what I'm feeling from you guys is, like, I feel that some of you are very fresh to this twin flame journey, or like fresh in a sense of that you are still very much focused on, is this person my divine masculine or my divine counterpart, and why they're behaving a certain way that it's not really in correlation with the beautiful journey of twin flames or whatever, and why they're being so, playing games and being so abusive or whatever there is. Abusive might not be the correct word, but, like why they're behaving the way they're behaving if they are supposedly my divine counterpart, like if we are the princess and the prince of cups, if like you feel it so strongly that you guys belong together, but just as much as princess and just as much as prince, you are still young. But here is the king of earth. That means that you are focused and trying to figure out about this person, if they are your divine counterpart, and there is this fear within you that is telling you that you're so scared if they're not, because you love them so much, because you feel so many crazy, amazing, unexplainable, and unmeasurable feelings towards this person, and you're seeing the synchronicities, and you're just seeing everything falls into place exactly according to the special love that you're feeling. But their behavior towards you is like, what the hell is going on? Is this what it is? Is this what it's supposed to be? Is this my divine masculine or not? What is going on? I don't understand. So just know that everything that is happening in your life has a cause and effect. It's happening for a reason. Everything is happening for a reason. So the universe is telling you, surrender the fear of whether this person is or isn't your divine counterpart, and just take an advantage of how they make you feel. And focus on yourself and try to figure it out. Why am I feeling this way when they acted this way? Because why they're acting a certain way, or any person why they're acting a certain way, and it makes you feel a certain way, it's simply a mirror for you to look into what needs to be healed about you. And our divine counterpart is the best possible tool for this, because they bring out all that crap that we have gathered for over millennia, if you will, and especially in this lifetime. And they just here to show that to us in our face with their horrible behavior. I'm not saying to take their horrible behavior, because you know what? Sometimes the fact that they're behaving so horribly to us, it is the universe telling us that we need to put up boundaries and be like, okay, stop. You do not have the right to treat me this way, period. I am going to focus on myself because I want to grow myself. And you, no matter how much I love you, no matter who you think you are, you do not have the right to treat me this way. Okay? So maybe that is why they're treating you that way as well. Because there is always in every encounter with them, there is some kind of a lesson that the universe wants to show you or to show them. So if, let's say, they're treating you badly and you say, okay, enough, you're not going to treat me badly, I'm not going to let you, I'm setting the boundaries up. That might, that's for you, the lesson. And in this situation for them, the lesson would be like, oh my God, I cannot treat people, the way I want to. I cannot, put my issues on others and stuff like that. So there's always a benefit in any kind of situation, no matter how horrible that situation could be. On both sides, okay? It is only up to us, and truly up to us, to decide that we want to see what that lesson is and that we want to take that lesson. Because trust me, it is super easy to point fingers and tell, you should not be like this, you should be different, you should treat me better, you. That is super easy, right? We know how it is. We all know how it is to blame the other person. That is just so freaking easy. But now the universe is telling us that what we need to do is take that finger and point it at us and be like, okay, how can I make myself to feel better? Okay, why do I react this way to this person's behavior? Why do I feel this way to this person's behavior if maybe others would not? So maybe there is something for me to resolve. There is something for me to heal. And I'm not saying that you should blame yourself, because no, don't ever blame anyone. Others, yourself, it is just something that humans invented for us to put aside that healing, okay? So always look into yourself. How can I make myself feel better in this situation? Why do I feel this way? Why do I react this way? Does it come from that my father or the mother treated me the same? Or maybe because my ex-partner was, you know, putting these ideas in my head, and I took and believed them, that I'm truly not worthy and I'm only worthy of this kind of a behavior. No, that it's not true, that it's not true. So we need to heal those things. So yes, you have this very strong feelings to that person, and yet that person, even though they seem so perfect in all the synchronicities and in your feelings, they treat you horribly and they don't behave the way they should behave, and you're so afraid that they're not the one. I'm telling you, or the universe is telling you, forget about the fear. The fear is not important. Take it as it is. Yes, they are the one for the moment. So let's just focus on those things that they are teaching me about myself. Amazing. Take the divine intelligence in that, because there is always. All right, you guys, if you want a little bit more insight in that, I do personal readings or consultations. All the information is below. I love you guys so much. I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much. Bye bye. And now pile of cards number 3 for Gemini. 5 of Cups. Abundance. Surrender your ego. Surrender to the magic of who you are. The River Queen, flow, letting go, natural movement. The Wise Woman of Wonderland, integrity, compromise, reconciliation, separation. All right, that's so beautiful. All right. Okay, so this message is actually very easy. Okay, I'm just gonna make it a little bit like this. All right, so we have 5 of Cups, which is a card of holding on to pain. It is a card of holding on to doubts. It's a card that is, you know, resilient of letting go. It is a card of fear of letting go, of losing, okay? Then we have surrender your ego, and we have separation. So those is, the universe is trying to tell you that this is something that you are a little bit focused on. That your ego is holding you in that fear of letting go, okay? You are focused on the separation from the source, from your divine counterpart. And this idea can be kind of like embedded within you, consciously and unconsciously both. And it is something that holding you from the abundance and from the reconciliation. Okay? So what the universe wants you to do, they want you to let go, surrender to the flow, to the natural movement of it all, because it is our journey has the natural movement. And I know that sometimes the surrender, the letting go, it can be so hard. It can be so hard, but it can be done. And it can be done just start with opening up to it. Just say, universe, I'm open up to letting go. I'm opening up my heart to let go the fear out and to let the love in, and just visualize it and see it. And it's going to help you so much. It's going to help you so much. If you guys want, I have this amazing guided meditations activation on my website that it's exactly for this, the opening heart to your twin flame. And it is just so beautiful. And it's going to help you to open up the heart and let the fear out and let the love in. So the universe wants you to surrender to the magic of who you are and be in a present moment. Find your integrity and allow the abundance into your life. Allow the union into your life. Like now you are, I feel like most of you unconsciously holding on to the lack of what you don't have. To the separation, to the fear of letting go of these fears, to fear, you know, that ego that holds you, that is telling you, no, you cannot forget about him or her. No, you cannot let them go. No, you cannot let these horrible things that happen between the two of you let go and forget them and heal them. You cannot do that. You have to remember that. You have to keep that in your mind. You have to keep that in your heart, that pain that has been caused to you by them, by whoever. You need to let that, you know, you need to keep it in your heart. That's what your ego is telling you. But the universe is telling you, no, just let it go. Let it go. Surrender to the magic of who you are and let it flow. Let the natural movement of this beautiful journey just go and let it flow. Because it's like what I'm feeling here, what I'm being shown here, that it's like a dam, all right? That you guys are putting this barrier, which is your ego, this barrier where the water that represents this pain and this fear of separation and everything, and it's just banging and it's just, you know, you're not letting it flow. You're just holding it in because you feel that if you would let go, that I don't know what would happen. You just don't know. You don't know what would happen. And that is, you know, part of the fear. So the universe wants you to just open the dam and let the river flow and flow on that river. Okay? Let the abundance and the union come into your life. But you do it only through letting go, only through the natural movement and through the beautiful magic of who you are, because you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. You truly are. And this doesn't need to be. It doesn't. Just let that go. It's gone. It's gone. All right, you guys. I hope that it helped. And if you need a little bit more advice, personal reading, consultation, down below, all the information is. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.